my big sister Leah, what did you really think when I called you and I said I had a cosmic download in the middle of the night to write a book, a series of books actually, but I only told you about the first one, called 11 Things to Celebrate Before Breakfast. What did you think?
I thought, oy vey. But seriously, you and I did collaborate once before on a huge project, which was your memoir, Minefields and Miracles. And the interesting thing was that we never had one argument about it because I said to you right at the beginning, I said, I'm going to edit it, but if you don't agree with any of my edits, then you do what you want. I did have things and I did change things and you did accept them. And I think mostly we agreed. But when you called this time, I had no idea what you had in mind. And when it came to my own art, photography, I didn't know what that would mean. So I
Like,
was apprehensive. I was apprehensive.
I have to remind you what happened when you were helping with my memoir, you were editing it. Is that after I wrote the chapter about growing up in Chicago and our parents, you called me on the phone and you said, did we have the same parents?
Exactly.
That made me realize how, everybody has their own individual lens, how they view the world, and you could be in the very same situation and your takeaway is totally different. So
Right. And close in age, close in age. So was the thing that was so shocking to me.
there is something different about this project, though. And because I also had in mind a series, and what I was trying to do by bringing in an artist rather than just having text was to get the world view of the artist that would illuminate the text and the text would illuminate the art. And so when you looked at both of them, they were both enhanced. It's like a couple, that gets married, that they bring something wonderful to the other person that the other person doesn't have. Ultimately we did that, but there was friction on the way. And
Yeah, there definitely was. And I felt relieved when I found out that for most of the other books that you're doing, you're getting other artists.
but
I don't know, I'm okay with that. No, I really did. But this next book we're doing, which is like a bookend of 11 things to celebrate before breakfast, this will be
11 things to celebrate before bedtime.
right. So we're going to use my photos again. And then after that, your other series in this 11 book series will have other artists and their interpretations of what your download says, your inspiration. But before we go any further, you have to explain your outfit because my sister is the ultimate um, matching of colors and coordination of everything that she's wearing and what it's about, etc. So I think you need to explain that.
I just felt that I wanted to resonate with the theme of the book, and I wanted it to be visible so that when you see the gold on me, it will reflect the golden quality of the book, which the truth is that why even to write these books now at this point in my life? They're short books, but I think there are topics that need to be discussed, including life and death, aging, parenting, divorce, marriage, in a different way, in a way that includes the arts, something beautiful and provocative that you can see visually, and text, so that the text illuminates the art and the art illuminates the text. The first one just came to celebrate before breakfast. And when we were looking through all your photographs to decide what to put on the cover, this one I love in particular because it has the feeling of celebration. It does. It looks like, in some places, like maybe part of a birthday cake. There are lights in the background. I love it, and I think that it immediately we had a different cover planned, and we both didn't like it at the end, and then we searched more, and your son came up with the idea for the from this series of photographs, and that's how we got to this one. So I have to say that for any two artists to collaborate together, there's always a push and pull that's going on because when you see something in your head or imagine something a certain way and someone comes along and disturbs that image, it jolts you because you in your mind you've been carrying a theme and a philosophy. And so the fact that sibling sisters are doing this together, I think is a great achievement. And I want to salute us.
And we're still friends.
We know now what are the sensitive areas, right, for each of us. And we're we're going to push through no matter what. I don't think people who say they never fought with their siblings, that they always had a perfect environment and everybody always got along. I don't know. I think that between us, there's a level of honesty that we share what we think, and I appreciate that. Even
Well,
if,
I don't think we got to be friends until we were adults. I think that there was a lot of competition when we were younger.
and you used to steal my sweaters and wear them without asking for my permission.
Yes, after you left for school, I would wear some of your clothes because you always were a shopper and I wasn't. So I think when we got to be adults, it worked out. We became friends, really friends.
Far apart, so you couldn't take my things without asking me.
Yeah, that's right. And I would be tempted too, because I love your jewelry. So I think, yeah, look at what she's wearing. It's gorgeous. And
So
I'm more subdued. I just have something like this, but we each have our own tastes. So what's next, Ruth?
give you a little toast.
Okay.
These gorgeous mugs that actually reflect your photographs so beautifully, and the light,
Oh, right.
and inside golden.
Well, wait a minute. I have something inside mine. You don't.
What?
I'm going to pour some for you.
Oh, okay, all right,
Okay, I poured some for you. Now we have to
all right,
get right up close.
all right. Two sisters,
Okay,
collaboration
collaboration.
to success and making life a celebration together with you always, Leah. I love you.
Love you too.